If you are on GLP-1 right now and you're thinking about starting one, I need you to stop scrolling and I need you to actually listen to this. I'm about to tell you things most people don't find out until something goes wrong. Hi, guys. I'm Nurse Ansara, and I'm a registered nurse with over 13 years in the healthcare field. And I've personally been on a GLP-1 since 2023. So, this isn't coming from someone reading a pamphlet or someone who took it for 2 months and quit. This is coming from someone who has lived it and has the clinical background to explain the why behind every single thing. All right, let's start with what nobody tells you clearly enough. Nausea, constipation, fatigue. These are common, but here's what most people don't know. Most of these side effects are directly connected to how you're eating, not just the medication itself. If you're nauseous constantly, it's often because you may have an empty stomach for too long of a period of time. I love to tell people because some people think it's eating in general, but it's not the fact that it's eating in general. It's actually sometimes that your stomach may be too empty, or sometimes you may be eating too fast. But majority of the time, what I like to tell people is it comes from your stomach being too empty for too long of a period of time, and you have the stomach acid just sitting in your stomach. Okay. So eating portions that are small, I like to tell people to do that, right? More small, frequent meals could be way more helpful for you on this journey. And also make sure you actually chew thoroughly. Like, I know that sounds weird, but just hear me out. Chewing enough, it can make a world of a difference. So your stomach is emptying slower when you're on this journey. So you have to eat like your stomach is emptying slower. So if you're constipated, that is almost always a hydration and fiber issue. So hear me out. I'm not telling you to go get a fiber supplement, but what I am telling you when it comes to the nutrition and the things that you intake, make sure that you go to fruits and vegetables that are high in fiber, right? And make sure you're actually getting enough hydration. Get you a jug that's like a 50 ounce or a 40 ounce and drink it a few times, all right? So it's not just a medication side effect if you have to suffer through. Your body needs water and fiber working together. One without the other can make it really worse. So if you're experiencing any side effects, put it in the chat, guys, put it in the comments, and we'll talk about that as well. So here's something heavy hitting. I need every single person watching this to understand. GLP-1 medications. It can cause you to lose muscle mass. Yes, I said it. I already said it, guys. It absolutely can cause you to lose muscle mass, not just fat. So if you're not eating enough protein and when you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down, your skin loses elasticity, and you can end up smaller on the scale, but not actually healthier. So this is why I'm constantly talking about protein, eggs, chicken, fish, cottage cheese, legumes. Protein needs to be the first thing on your plate at every single meal, not just an afterthought. If you keep injecting the same spot over and over again, you can develop scar tissue, guys. So if you're somebody that only does your stomach, I'm gonna need you to come here, friends. First off, make sure you give me a follow, please. Do not only do your stomach. You literally could get lipohypertrophy. And when that happens, your body stops absorbing the medication properly. You could be taking your dose perfectly and still not getting the full effect. Guys, who wants to be wasting their money and then not getting the full effect when you can just change one simple hack? All right. So just because of where you're injecting can literally cause a whirlwind of issues. So what I like to tell people is rotate. You can do your stomach, you can do your thigh, you can do the back of your arm every single time. Rotate every single week. That's one thing I love to let people know. And I need to be very clear about something. Water is not optional on this medication, it is required. Your digestive system has slowed down significantly. So without enough water, you're setting yourself up for constipation, fatigue, even kidney strain over time. So water, food infused water or herbal teas consistently throughout the day is going to be key while you're on this journey. All right. The next subject. I'm not telling you any of this from a textbook. I started a GLP-1 in 2023. I went through the shortage. I went through the months I couldn't afford it and had to stop completely. And I stopped for 4.5 months and literally gained 26 pounds back and eventually landed somewhere, in limbo, like, whoa, what's going on? But that was an affordability issue. I literally was paying $1,300 a month for the first year of my journey. And then I found out that there's options. There's other options out here like compound. So that was a whole nother whirlwind. And we could talk about that in a whole nother video. But I need you guys to understand it's a right way to do things and it's a wrong way to do things. Okay. If you want the full version of that story, the extensive parts, the setbacks, all of it, I made a whole video about it. It's linked right there when you go to my page. But the reason I'm this direct with you about the side effects, the protein, the injection sites, the water, is because I needed someone to tell me this stuff plainly when I started. And mostly I had to figure it out myself. So if this video gave you even one thing you didn't know before, save it, send it to somebody who needs it. If you want this laid out for you completely, the meal plans, the workouts, the actual structure, that's exactly what my Total Body Transformation Bundle do. In my Total Body Transformation Bundle, you get the ebooks that I created, my Breaking the Stall guide that teaches you the things that causes inflammation, that causes you to retain water, the things that a lot of people don't know. All right. And I bring that to your awareness. Oh, this can cause inflammation. Oh, this can cause you to stall. Okay. And then you also get a 30-day meal plan and a workout program. So when you get my Total Body Transformation Bundle, that's all the things that you get. And if you want ongoing support and you feel like you need somebody to where you can ask questions, I do have a community. So I am a real nurse, people going through the same thing as me. That's what my wellness inner circle is. So it's called Nurse Ansara's Wellness Inner Circle. And I will put that linked down below as well. But I am Nurse Ansara, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for joining me. And I appreciate every single one of you. Please make sure you subscribe on this channel. I'm going to start showing up on YouTube more often. I'm going to show up on YouTube more often, and I'm going to start putting myself out there for you guys to get the gist of how to do this sustainable, how to have more success. And you guys don't feel like, oh, if you're stuck or if you're stalled out, this is something you have to experience. I normally am on TikTok. Honestly, that's been my arena. I've been on TikTok and I'm starting to bring myself back to YouTube. So again, guys, please subscribe. It's going to be more videos. If you want me to talk about certain things, just put it in the comments below and I'll catch you guys on the next one.